We've got Kentucky Representative Dan Johnson. He's a Republican. So of course he's been accused of doing terrible things to young girls. Didn't used to be, of course, but these days seems to be what's happening. Now he has a bizarre singing defense, which I can't wait to show you. I'm gonna show it to you momentarily, but first let me give you the unfortunate context for this. A 17-year-old girl was at a New Year's Eve party that unfortunately this Dan Johnson was also at, and she woke up to him molesting her, which she went on to explain to Louisville public media. So I'm gonna read that description for you. It is certainly uncomfortable. By the way, this is when he was apparently trying to minister to her. If this is their idea of ministering, it's quite disgusting. Acting as her preacher, as she explained, okay? So here's her quotes. That night, or as the story is explained in Louisville public media, that night she woke after settling in on the sofa. She was groggy, unfocused, but she saw Johnson kneeling above her. He gave her a kiss on the head. She thought it fatherly, nothing out of the ordinary, simply one last goodnight gesture. Then he started to stroke her arm. He slid his hands up under her shirt and bra and groped her. He stuck his tongue in her mouth. Then he forced his hands down her pants, underneath her underwear, and penetrated her with his finger. She begged her pastor to stop and tried to force him off quietly. She remembers not wanting to awaken Sarah, but Johnson was a big man, roughly twice her weight. He told her she'd like it. She said no, she didn't. She pleaded with him, go away, go away. And he didn't. Now, Dan Johnson's not only a state rep, but he's apparently a preacher at this church. The church is, I don't know if it's appropriate or inappropriately named Heart of Fire Church. So he decided that he was gonna go to this church and explain himself. But before explaining himself about these charges, which everybody's waiting on, okay, did you molest a 17-year-old girl? He decided that it would be a good idea to first start with a little song about the baby Jesus.
We're a little early still right now, so let's do this. Oh, come let us adore him. Oh, come let us adore him. Oh, come let us adore him, Christ the Lord. We'll give him all the glory, Christ the Lord. All right, want to answer questions if I can.
Now, I didn't grow up a Christian in Kentucky, and I get that that's a song that people sing in good times and perhaps in bad times in church as well. But when I'm about to answer charges on a matter such as this, I don't think that's the direction I'd have gone. I mean, it's weirdly out of tune, if you will, let alone the fact that you're talking about how you're adoring a baby in this context. I wouldn't have gone in that direction. It's just weird singing a Christmas song in a sense, right before you talk about these terrible charges of what you might have done to a 17-year-old girl. I mean, all right, before we get to that though, jingle bells, everybody with me? We're gonna go with Rudolph the reindeer? I mean, what, this is, just get to the goddamn charges. All right, so when he does, it doesn't get much better.
Today in this climate that we live in America with politics, it seems as though everyone gets accusations, and I know that. I'm very, very disturbed over the piece that was written from NPR. At the same time, you know, I know that they went with a whole, I think their word was 7 months. I don't think that they ever quit investigating from the time that I won the election. And it's really sad that we end up with stories and investigations that are going on from all kind of funding that is very partisan. And that is something that I know that's involved in this situation.
Yeah. Did you do it or didn't you do it? The partisan and the media, and it's disturbing and blah, blah. And they're always charging me with stuff. I'm going to show you what else he got charged with earlier. By the way, despite those charges, he won, which is amazing. Or maybe these days in the Republican Party, not at all amazing. All right, one more here.
People that run for office, hopefully, are just real people, and there's no perfect people. So there's going to be, if you go through the time somebody was born, and that's what's happened in my life in this situation till this date, there's things that aren't perfect, and that's a fact. This allegation concerning this lady, this young girl, absolutely has no merit. There is no anything that I've heard. As a matter of fact, some of this I heard yesterday for the first time as I read this story.
When you say I hear somebody talking about, I mean, nobody's perfect. I mean, sometimes there's a sleeping 17-year-old at a New Year's Eve party. What are you going to do, not fondle her? Come on, it's super obvious. I mean, look, have I done things in the past? In other words, I've done a lot of things in the past. Well, let me get a swig of water here. I'm in a world of hurt. And then that denial was walking around. I mean, it's the first time I heard about it. It doesn't have any merit. And no, I don't want to finish that sentence. And I'm hearing about it now. Before you didn't hear about it, you just did it. So look, hey man, you make your own call. To me, that guy looks like the guiltiest guy on the planet. And he went on to say in this Heart of Fire speech, it is the season, he said. Last election, it seemed to be racism. This election, it seems to be sexual impropriety. People want to go back over my whole entire life. You know why? If you molest a 17-year-old girl, yes, I think it's relevant to the conversation. If you're deeply racist, I think it's relevant to the conversation, but the good folks in your district in Kentucky apparently didn't think so last time around. In this case, he's like, no, there's no reason I would resign. I mean, I guess in today's Republican Party, he thinks Roy Moore's not resigning. Donald Trump is accused by 19 women of sexually harassing or assaulting them. He's not resigning, so he says, there's no reason I'd resign. So what was the racial thing that he was charged with before? Well, people went on his Facebook page, and it turns out he had meme after meme comparing the Obamas to monkeys. Here, let's take a look. And you see the photoshopped images on the left, and then Obama's baby picture, and it's a little chimpanzee. Oh, that's so funny and cleverly racist. Of course, when he was asked about it by the local news, he said, oh, I'm not racist. I think all presidents have been criticized. I think that Obama can be criticized too. Yeah, you can criticize him. I criticize him over and over again, but not by calling him a monkey. That's a little bit different. And if you don't think that's different, then you're more ignorant than you look. All right, there's more, of course. Here's this old photo just brings a tear to my eye. Rare photo of Ronald Reagan babysitting Obama. And then unsurprisingly, of course, Confederate flags all over his Facebook page. Just posting this historical flag to offend the ignorant people. Ignorant of what? The racists in the South, not everybody in the South, the racists in the South, keep saying the Northerners don't understand. It wasn't about slavery, it was about states' rights to keep slaves. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know who the ignorant one is. So, but in today's day and age, probably Kentucky Republicans like Alabama Republicans will look at that and go, wow, that was a nice song. I mean, after he molested that 17-year-old girl, he sang a nice song about it. And you liberals still want to make hay out of it. All right, just as long as you raise your hand and declare proudly that you do not and have never cared about morality. If you become a member of the Young Turks, you'll be saying,
I'm like a smart person.
So do it right now, tytnetwork.com/join. Get the whole Young Turks show every day.